Hello everyone, I'm Jeffrey Turner, aka MJ1, and this is MJ1 Media. And today I bring to you all Star Trek Online. I caught my friend... Oh, hold up. This stupid... what am I... there it is. I accidentally, forgot to mute my darn audio on certain things here. Son of a bitch. Sorry. Anyways, yeah. This is Star Trek Online. I am, my pal, It's a Trap, from Alexander Trapp from It's a Trap Productions. He was just streaming it live, and I tried to start up around the same time as him. Problem was, nothing was going right with this damn computer here, so I'm a little late on this, and I may have to make this a short stream because, you know, I have some things I gotta do, and I'd hope to do this sooner so that way I can get to them. But it's like everything just chooses to go to hell wrong. So, but let's not get all fired up. Let's just have some fun. Now, onto the gameplay. And by the way, added a new overlay. Oh, darn it. Stupid. No, no, no! Here we are. I fucking hate Mondays because it's like every fucking thing goes wrong. So I hope you all like the Klingon overlay because I was trying to find a Federation one, but it was proven to be a little difficult. But yeah, I figured the Klingon one would do because I have a bit of a thing for the Klingon faction, given the way they were in the movies. The original movies, not the crappy new stuff. And don't worry. And don't you all worry. I'm not gonna be playing any of that STD crap. Only the classic and next gen, and Enterprise if they have that. Okay. How long does it take this thing to load? Waiting for an account. Okay, well, I don't have an account because I bought the game like last year, and I only just now started playing it. Shard provider. Don't know what that is. Enhanced experience. Need the perfect world account link. Jeez. Skip linking. To play, you will need to accept the terms of service. Yes, I agree. Darn it. Make the area as big as possible with all edges on screen. Okay. Okay, I think that'll do. Alrighty. Wow, did not know there was a Borg faction here. Oh, these must be new, these must be things, okay. Now then, engage. Choose faction. Oh, hell no, not Discovery Starfleet. That's no good. Let's, even though I do have a Klingon overlay, and I would like to get to the Klingon faction, first, As soon as this darn thing actually works. Thank you. Come on. Stop freezing and just fucking work. Scroll down. Alrighty. I think let's start with the classics. 23rd century human, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. As an engineering officer in Starfleet, you support your ship and crew by increasing their survivability and using improved technology to outlast and oh gosh, I'm these fucking words are all over the place. I can't fucking make sense with them. Using improved technology to outlast and outmaneuver opponents. Your efforts focus on withstanding damage, improving the performance. Hey, I don't need you reading over my shoulder.
I'm trying to help you.
I can do this myself. I've been reading since I was 2. Alright, science officers. The science officer in Starfleet. Well, blue is my favorite color, and we all know what becomes of the red shirts, sadly. But, let's see. The gold. A tactical officer in Starfleet. You defend your ship and crew and take command. Ooh. You know what? To heck with it. I will take the yellow shirt. Alrighty. Come on. This fucking game is now going so fucking slow. I can't even... This is bullshit! I'm tired of this fucking freezing internet bullshit! Hey everyone in the chat, I'm sorry if I'm screaming. The Klingon overlay is cool? Awesome, thanks Trap. Glad you enjoy it. Just this, I hate this darn thing because it's like, you would think that it would just be, you know, ordinary and go at a normal pace, but no, it has to be like the fucking computer. It has to be frozen. Come on. Will you freaking load? Oh, come on! Damn you! Damn you, you fucking game! This must be the fucking day where everything goes the fuck wrong for me. First it's the computer, now it's the game. Can anything go the fuck right today? Thank you. I don't have the patience for this. I really don't. Okay. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to go to advanced here, and you're screwing with me. We understand. It's okay. Gamer rage happens. Yeah, I just wish this wasn't the game so much the game and just a freaking internet issue, but no, that it's like everything goes the fuck wrong today. Oh. Okay. Bit of a 10 should do. Yeah, that'll do.
That's positioning on the.
This is
Yeah, it's crotch.
Okay, let's see here. Which one is more like the Rock's eyebrow? This one, or this one?
It's like the second one.
Second? Alrighty.
I think I see that thing, that star cloud piece, whatever.
Yeah, oh yeah,
like
yeah.
right on his crotch.
Like right on his crotch, yeah. Funny, eh?
That's his crotch rocket?
Crotch rocket.
Yeah, you made no funny.
Yeah. Pretty soon you'll be making a funeral. Your own.
Maybe older than
Okay, I think that's... Okay, I think that's good. Body. Come on. Come on. Load. Ugh, will you fucking... let's see, oh yeah. Now we're talking. nice big arms. There we go. Now then, leg bulk. And just created a gaming channel a few days ago. Awesome, Raquel. I hope it goes well for you. There. Mountain of a man. There we go. Swagger. Yeah, relax, that'll be good. Six one, eh? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, this ought to do. Make more noise in there, why don't you?
I will. There's three of them that good noise.
Okay. Come on, come on. Load faster, you POS. Message me a link, your game channel. Oh, awesome. I'll check it out later. Come on. There we go. Captain Name. What do y'all think? Should I use my real name or a made-up name? Just clicked on whatever so you can get to the fighting. The fighting never came. Ah. Yeah, sorry, this thing is like taking forever. The real fighting is the slow, painful one with the computer and the internet and everything. Alrighty. You know what? The heck with it. There we go. Actually, no. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now then, for the name. I know. The USS Shogun. Engage. Now, let's get underway. Departure stations. Oh, we got a bot in the chat. Let me see. Let's deal with this bot. Yes.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2, in the Murasaki 312 nebula. Our orders: investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
Time for a search and rescue.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. Press the X button to talk with them.
Captain Garrett. Any relation to Captain Rachel Garrett, future captain of the USS Enterprise C? Ensign Hunter. I hope his, well, I was gonna say if his name was Ensign what was it? If his name was Ensign Hunt, I would say I just hope his first name ain't Mike. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Ensign Security Officer. Okay. I guess he wasn't important enough to have a name. Ensign Engineering Officer. Ensign Medic? Ensign Medic is at the helm here? That's weird. Starfleet Ensign. Alright. Captain?
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down. I need to get boots on the ground. Find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We're being down right away, sir.
Not so fast. You can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. We'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir. I won't be calling you sir forever. I'll be taking your job, Captain. Oh. Okay. How do I go down? Oh wait, I'm not supposed to go down yet. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, sir. There's a good-sized clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
Aye, sir. On my way. Off to Taurus 2. Let's hope Captain Kirk's time here proves to be of help. Oh, was I supposed to go to engineering? Let's see, I only clicked without thinking. Oh,
Oh, the blue girl.
blue girl in the gold dress.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
Thanks, Tarsi. What do you know about Taurus 2?
Let's see. M-class planet. Barely. The Tarians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make
Your
sure your
character, the
phaser
bald
is
dude?
properly
The
held.
bald dude?
Yeah.
Is it,
Right
what's his name? Luke Cage?
No, it was me. I named him after me, you jerk. Right, lead the way, Ensign. And by the way, ignore the annoying voice in my head. It's the ghost of my wicked stepdad. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. In fact, you might even get used to me, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, grab a phaser. R2. Alrighty, R1. Okay, so I can fight. Awesome.
Good job, Lieutenant. That should be enough, unless you want more practice.
Think I'm good to go. Excuse me, pardon me. Ah, Ensign Mears.
Ensign Mears, reporting as ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Oh, why is that, Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
Sorry to hear that. The Galileo 7 was quite the thing.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do, but you're the only one on board with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
I never doubted it for a second. Gonna go to the rear, I think. Or, oh, here. Okay, how do I get on there? Oh, there we go.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And we're off. Off to Taurus 2. Copernicus. Almost reminds me of the planet LV-426, only it's all green instead of blue.
Ugh. It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Stay alert. They very well could be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are two paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Sounds good. See you there.
Remember, your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. To sprint, press and hold the left stick while moving.
Is that a warp cell? Oh. Ew. Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Might be a crashed shuttle nearby. Let's go have a look.
There's your crashed shuttle. What's left of it, anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Let's give him a hand.
Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Agreed. Come on.
And the replicator goes back.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
What things? Where? Uh-oh, red shirt. Watch your back.
Look out!
Oh! Yep, red shirt got it. To a Lobo wannabe. A wannabe Lobo.
What do they feed these things? Well, never mind.
Yeah, that's right. Run.
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me.
You're lucky to be alive, Doctor.
You're telling me. We should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Agreed. I'll get them. Lead the way.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters.
We'll have you out of here soon, sir.
Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Thanks. We'll have a look.
There are rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Wait, you
need
want me to
equip your
shoot
phaser
this?
rifle. To do so, press the Options button and select the Captain option under the Shoot and Crew heading.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting and give them some pointers.
Works for me. Okay.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
Okay. Remember, weapon has alternate fire modes. Okay. There we go.
They're right behind me.
Uh-oh, hurry! Bad enough we lost one red shirt, we don't want to lose a red skirt.
That's the worst.
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
Where? Which way? Got him. We're all down.
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Agreed. You and Tarsi guard the pass while I get the others to cover.
Into the ship? But then we'll be trapped.
Uh-oh.
Retreat to the ship? With pleasure.
Everyone into the ship.
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea.
Hope it's a good one.
Shut the doors. They're right behind us.
Come on. Yeah, how do I shut? Oh. Oh, damn it. There's doors.
Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Maybe, if there's enough charge left in the batteries. What a shocking development. Hey, Milton, how's it going?
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
Indeed. So, what happened out there?
The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast!
Get the survivors to the shuttle. Tarsi and I will rescue the hostages.
I was thinking, we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
Like thermal breadcrumbs, eh? Good thinking. Oh boy. I don't like the look of this. You gotta save them. Oh! What the heck? It's like it auto locked on me.
Lieutenant! We're over here! Help!
Coming. Keep your skirt on.
Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Not on my watch. Alright, let's go. Let's make like a tree and get out of here.
appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are the Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Let's find out. Phaser's ready, just in case they're not in a good mood for questions.
Looks like they're not in the mood for questions, Lieutenant.
Ha!
Hey, is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data. But my little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't exactly their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Nice work, Ensign. Let's have a look.
Captain Cole, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory
Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The Captain's definitely gonna want to hear about this.
Agreed. Okay, how do I heal? Okay, I guess it's not necessary. Ow! That hurt. Ah, vaporized him.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
There's already more. Ah! Ow! That hurt. Vaporized. Dang, how many Klingons are there? Just glad these phasers don't need to, like, reload or recharge.
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship.
That makes two of us.
Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
Return to the ship.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
I'm on the USS Pioneer right now. Okay. Oh, okay.
We made it. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there. Time I heard those things roar. But here I am. Thanks for believing in me.
Couldn't have done it without you, Ensign. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh shit, Klingons.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond.
We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons have breached the hull on the engineering deck and blocked our access. Since I can't send security in, I need you to secure the deck.
Aye, sir. Recommendations?
Start with the engineering lab. We need to bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
We'll handle it, sir. Tarsi, Mears, ready weapons, and prepare to repel boarders. Alright. Before we continue on, I think now would be the right time for commercial break! Alright, we are back. Sorry for that little hint of the intro. I don't know. That thing is like screwy these days. Now then, back from commercial.
I'm remembering an old Earth adage about leaping from frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Stay here with Tarsi to help this squad. I'll take care of the labs.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant.
Ah. Shit. Two down. Oh!
They shut down our primary.
I shot
conduit.
first.
Get them running fast. Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored. Now clear out that armory.
Roger that. Oh, wrong way. Ha!
Great work. Secure engineering next if you can.
Will do. Oh. Oh. Ladies, you gotta watch yourselves. I almost blasted you.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
Well done. Clear out main engineering now. Watch yourselves, ladies.
Bridge to engineering, please respond.
Some missions in Star Trek Online will change based on your career track. Engineering, science, or tactical.
Weapon power relays are up and running. Charge all phaser banks. I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant.
Sir, incoming transmission.
On screen.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay. Now, let's take the fight to the Klingons.
Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
Aye, sir.
Press up to increase your ship speed. Press down to decrease your ship speed.
Awesome, Raquel. Glad to have you here. I'll, Okay.
Science report coming in now. Satellites are using a triaxulating signal. Strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Aye, sir. It's a real tragedy.
Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded.
Nice work. One down, one to go. Looks like this one is shielded.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
Alright, 10 kilometers. Almost there. 2 kilometers left. Armed torpedoes. Fire!
To weaken shielded targets. Ship is under attack. Use your torpedo on an enemy when their shield is down. You must be out of combat to answer the hail. The red alert message at the top of your screen will indicate if you are in combat.
Okay, I got that. Now, where... Let's get out of combat to receive the hail. Okay, how do I get out of combat?
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Hold on, Captain. We're on our way.
Hold the up button to activate and deactivate full impulse.
Full impulse power. Nothing like good old-fashioned air-to-air combat. Or actually, should I say space-to-space combat.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again?
Can do, Captain. Stand by.
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Safe travels, Captain.
Lieutenant, I've made some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
Acknowledged.
Hold the up button to activate and deactivate full impulse.
Yeah. Just turn me around. Turn me around.
Press the circle button to activate high-yield torpedo.
Your head will decorate my fridge.
More
Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
Wow, they just really don't know how to take a hint, do they?
And fire at will.
I didn't know Will was captain of the Klingon Star Cruisers. Ha!
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge, please.
Acknowledge, Enterprise. En route to your position now.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolf, eh? And now you will die with him as well.
Come on, hit.
This isn't over, Kirk. I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Thank you for your assistance.
Thanks for the update, Commander. Safe travels. Shogun out.
Looks like we're done here, people. Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess. Helm, set a course for Earth space dock, warp factor 3.
Warp out. I'd say that was a fine episode of Classic Trek with me at the helm. Ah, space dock in the OT era. Oh, TOS era, I mean. Wrong franchise there.
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant. But he says, feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to prove the Enterprise? The best, the best.
That they are, Tarsi. That they are. Welcome to Earth Space Dock. Ensign Chekhov.
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
Always nice to see someone from the Academy days. Class of 2268, yes? I seem to recall an incident involving you, a Regalian flame rose, and the unfortunate activation of fire suppression systems during one of Professor Tavan's lectures. Very cold. Almost like Siberian winters. It made a pretty positive impression on Cadet Winstead, however.
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
Leave it to the Klingons to set a trap inside the Murasaki effect. I don't think I'll try anything like that again soon. Be careful, though. Klingons tend to hold grudges. Your friend Captain Kor might try to settle the score with you down the road. Good advice, Lieutenant. If he wants a rematch, I'll be ready.
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet.
I understand you were at the helm during the fight with the Klingons. That was some fine flying. Keep it up and you might get the chance to helm a Constitution class. From what I've seen, you're up for the challenge. Thanks, Lieutenant. I hope I'll get the chance. Ah.
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so. Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir.
Ah, must be my imagination. You meet a lot of folks serving in Starfleet Division. By the way, I heard you ran into the local wildlife on Taurus too. Right unfriendly there, aren't they? I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink and share some caveman tales.
Thanks, Lieutenant Commander. I could use a good drink. Ah, my favorite character of the original Trek crew, Bones.
If you're going into the lion's den, you'll need a medical officer.
Doctor, not a bartender.
I'm gonna offer you some free advice. Don't be afraid to listen to the advice of your CMO, especially when it's followed by the words doctor's orders. In my experience, officers in command branch tend to get hearing problems in such circumstances. I'll keep that in mind, Doctor. You know, it feels like this isn't the first time I've given you some advice. Know anything about that? Can't say that I do. Sorry. As a Vulcan colleague of mine might say, fascinating. I'll let you get back to it, Lieutenant. Thanks for the help back there at Taurus. Don't mention it, Doctor. Okay.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back to Taurus too, but we got the job done thanks to you. Starfleet First Officers must be my good luck charm. Captain Garrett has requested me for a new logistics position here at ESD. Might not be as glamorous as the Final Frontier, but I've accepted. Until next time, good luck.
Same to you, Ensign. Take care. Yeoman Brand. Oh, Yeoman Rand. That's cool. Let's see what's up around here. Ah, turbo lift. Okay, so let's see. Got Chekhov, Uhura, Sulu, Scotty, Bones. Any sign of Kirk or Spock here? Or no? Well, I think this is where I shall call it. I'll sit and have a drink. But anyways, yeah, look at me, sitting with the crew of the Enterprise. Alrighty, this is where I shall wrap it up. That will joke was, well, it was something. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Ow. Yeah, clearly I need to improve some of my witty one-liners, but, yeah, I'll figure that out. Yes, Porch Dick Stepdad can help me out. Now, let's see here. Alright. Now then, all of you have a good rest of your night, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are watching this, whether it's live or on the replay. For those watching on YouTube, be sure to shoot that like button as it helps the channel grow. Shoot the dislike button just to show YouTube they can't take it away from us. Shoot the subscribe button and shoot that bell icon to stay notified. Now then, let's see, is there anyone to raid right now? Is there anyone to raid? Let's see here. Come on, show me who to raid. Show me who to raid. There's one possibility. Let me make sure, though. Alright, I know who to raid on YouTube. Now let's see who to raid on Twitch. Okay. Okay, I got a plan. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on, why isn't it working? Yeah, it's Monday. Okay, let's type this in. Damn it! Okay, let me just make sure this is, alrighty. That's for Twitch, and now for YouTube. Okay. Copy. Okay. Alrighty. Got the links for both Twitch and YouTube raids. So that way you all can know who to raid and show them some support from me. Alrighty. Let's see. Got that. That. Alrighty. Okay. Time to shut this thing down. Thank you all for coming. And, yes, Diet Coke. As, Les Grossman would demand. Now then. Have a good rest of your night, and, yeah, let's close this thing down.
Live long and prosper.
The Force will be with you, always.
Cobra Kai
never dies.
There is no fate but what we make for ourselves.
Now why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?